There are, we normally use the word the bomb has exploded, the bomb has detonated. This is how we normally say it. But all of these nuclear and atomic bombs of mine, they explode, detonate either by two F's. The first F is referred to as fusing. Either they do fusion and they fuse their atoms into each other, and by that they detonate. Or the second F by fizzing. Either they fizz, so fizzing, the atoms, they beat each other, they hit each other, they beat each other, they bounce on each other, and they collide with each other, and the bomb fizzes. So either these atomic nuclear bombs gonna be fizzing, we say the atomic and nuclear bomb has fizzed, or either these bombs, nuclear and atomic bombs of mine, going to fuse, meaning one atom is gonna go into another atom and it will turn into a big atom. It's going to release gamma rays and electrons, and from that is going to fuse these atoms into an explosive explosion, big giant explosion. These are the two ways. So either I'm going to 880,000 nuclear warheads whenever I say that I'm going to use all the Russian nuclear warheads as well as all the American nuclear warheads, and I'm going to fuse them all. I'm going to fuse 880,000 nuclear and atomic warheads of Russia and America. Fuse means I'm going to get all the atoms to fuse by detonation. I'm going to mix these atoms into each other and it'll blow up. That is fusing my 880,000 nuclear and atomic detonations. Or rather, I'm going to fizz these atomic and nuclear cylinders. So whenever I'm fizzing these giant nuclear cylinders, 100-foot tall nuclear cylinders, 200-foot tall nuclear cylinders, 300-foot tall nuclear cylinders, 500-foot tall nuclear cylinders. Now these giant cylinders, 50-foot tall nuclear cylinders, these 60-foot tall nuclear cylinders. Now these cylinders, these atomic cylinders that I'm going to fuse or fizz, whenever I say that I am the most wrathliest self ever and the most angriest, do not question about the wrath and anger of mine, because I do not normally fizz and fuse one bomb. I fuse all the bomb of this earth. This is the kind of wrathly self and the atomic self and the nuclear self I am. I love you all, my sons and daughters. Take my kisses. By your God, myself, I am massive. And I am massive with my wrath and my power and my anger. This is how big I am. I am big and massive with my wrath, with my anger, and with my power. And I do not ever say that I am going to just wipe out one continent. If I get angry, and sometimes I say I'll wipe out all the 7 continents, and you may have to, fly somewhere out in this space to find yourself alive. This is how deadly it becomes with me. And this is exactly how myself is. This is exactly what makes me powerful. This is exactly what makes me God. This is exactly what makes me the God, the Almighty. You call me the Three, the God, the Almighty. Or you say the Three, the God, the Almighty, or you say the Almighty, the God, the Three. Or the God, the Almighty, the Three.